Alright guys, we're going to be doing another GUG BookGUG challenge. Today's book is Branch Point by Mona Clee. Branch Point is a sci-fi novel apparently about time travel. There is only one terrible image of it on the internet, which is why this is so low quality, but we'll see what it gets us. Hopefully Mona Clee will not lead us astray. Alright, chapter 1 begins. When one path is chosen. When one path is... We can't get chosen in there, so... When one path is where we will be. While he's transcending, I'm going to go ahead and look for chapter 2. If only one path is available, enhance this GUG's attack by 3. End of the round, double this GUG's health. I'll take that end of the round ability all day. I'm not sure what it means by if only one path is available. Maybe if there's only one open slot. Hard to say though. A very fun looking little purple GUG with some moss-like structures growing on him. Pathon is his name. We're up against the Wethlug. This GUG feels utterly useless, yet somehow survives every encounter. I doubt it. Because I want enough money to buy everything in the first door, we're going to generate with Pathon this round. See how that doubling health goes. The doubling health seems to be working. Unfortunately, that means he's probably going to fry himself later, because those exponential growth GUGs almost always get fried. Homie's going to hit like 200 and something and then just fry. Alright, we got 25, which I don't think actually is enough to buy everything in the first door. Yeah, not if there's 2. We can... Yeah, we can't even buy both GUGs. So, which GUG do we want? Summon multiple feathered entities around the battlefield. Don't know what that means. 5-5 versus a 3-3 though, so I think we're gonna go help and eat a thou. This GUG hates pink. That's GUG racist. Alright, so the one path available thing does not work when there's only one slot. But as long as he keeps doubling his health, I won't complain. He's got 3,000 health at the moment, so that's obscene. Alright, it's time for our second chapter, Transcend here. The second chapter begins, Jeffrey and I drew breath. Jeffrey and I drew. Jeffrey and I drew. So come forth, Jeffrey and I drew. Teach us your ways. Create a drawing that applies a random buff to an adjacent ally. Old Droofer. Droofer got a lot of holes in his head. He's got an orange like moss going on there. 716, not bad for a beater. The 7 attack's a little low. Probably still fine for now. I'm gonna let Edith Owl heal up for a little bit and just smack these guys with everybody else. So the random drawing was to give him some attack buff, I think, because he was just a 6 before. Corrosive Venom. Since this guy's health is seemingly unlimited, I'm just gonna let him keep going there. I need these rounds to actually just go very fast, because I think once his health gets above like 1,000,000, it's gonna break the game. And he's either gonna kill himself or just fry. So we gotta be careful here. Not sure what the pungent trait is gonna do, but I'm certain that it's a bad thing. We did not generate a lot of money here. Yeah, we're not giving all of our GUGs -1 attack because we're already rocking some low attack GUGs. I'm worried about him frying, but I'm going to give him the attack bonus anyway. And in case we're stuck with Drew for here, I'm going to go ahead and buy some health for him. Let's go ahead and get rid of Edithal, since that wasn't one we created anyway. Chapter 3. How does it start? I'm here to tell you. By late afternoon. By late afternoon. I might get another word in there. There. I don't think there's going to fit. No, indeed. Good old afternoon. Sounds like a toddler trying to say afternoon. Afternoon. By late afternoon, gain stealth for 1 round. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I don't think GUG knows time or has any concept of it. Because none of the day of the week or time-sensitive GUG seem to do anything. He finally has some attack, though, so that does give us a high health beater. Go ahead and put them on and see what this benefit it does this time is. Yeah, I gave them both the attack bonus that time. I'm sorry. Did that last one just make him switch sides? Is that what it meant by tunneling up behind? That it was just going to steal my own GUGs? Kind of sad he had to die now. What is happening? Oh, that's the same guy. That guy just steals your GUGs, I guess. I flat out lose now, too, because this, if I block this, I'm taking 13 here. And that's enough to kill me. Big sad. What can you do? So, I guess we can consider that a failure, but for fun's sake, let's just do a second round and continue on chapter 4. Gotta go find chapter 4. I gotta make sure I'm not committing any of these words to memory, so when I read this, I don't get spoiled. Chapter 4 begins, and I quote, at 8 a.m. God forbid we get another time-based GUG here. Alright, at 8 a.m. After only a few. Looks like we have at 8 a.m. After only a. I see nothing good in the GUG universe coming of this. Holy God, that's a lot of text. We got more glues. Absolutely amazing additional stats here. 8 and 10 are phenomenal. If the encounter's round number modulo 2 equals 0, that's just maybe a term I'm unfamiliar with, but if the encounter's round number modulo, I don't know what the round numbers modulo is there, equals 0, the player earns extra coins. Otherwise, melts into smaller, more vulnerable form. So it seems like if the modulo 2 equals 0, all's good. Otherwise, homie's going to just get weaker. He's going to be one of those self-nerfing GUGs. And he's got an ETB, gain strength and ferocity as morning progresses, dealing extra damage if battling during the first few rounds of an encounter. Now that seems like it might actually understand, you know, fighting at the start, at least. So we'll see more glues. Alright, he gained 2 attack. And we are in the first few rounds, so perhaps. Alright, now the start of the round occurs, nothing happens, so perhaps we don't get any of the negative effects of the start round. Oh no, there they were. I don't know if y'all saw that, but homie just lost like half of his health. Maybe it's an odd and even thing, so as soon as we go on round 4, or as soon as round 4 ends, he's going to lose it again. We'll see. Yep, he's dead. Oof. Absolute curse. Luckily, we got some money. We can buy another GUG. Oh, and I clicked onward. Oh yeah, we actually lose now. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and let this guy die. You know, everything's bad. And we're going to pretend that didn't happen. And we're going to move to our 3rd playthrough with Chapter 5. You know what I'm saying, guys? You just gotta pretend that chapters 1 through 4 never occurred. Alright, dude, this book is a curse when it comes to making GUGs. The start of Chapter 5 is embarrassing. And I can't see the machine learning interpreting it is embarrassing as anything positive for a GUG to have. It is embarrassing. 2. Report is the sentence bug. Or the sentence fragment that begins Chapter 5. Ooh, absolute dog water for stat bonus. +2, +5. If directly opposite another GUG, reduce its attack by 2. Embarrass Grow gains 2 health. Now, I'll have you know, it says Embarrass Grow gains 2 health, but that's not his name. He's Embarogro. But hopefully he still gains 2 health. End round, gain 1 coin for each avoided attack this round. What is a coin, you ask? As do I. Alright, so Lumaspores here only deals 1 damage. I'm going to take the hit just because I want to see what happens if there is one directly opposite here. Alright, so there is directly opposite. Hopefully it's reduce its attack by 2 and increase his health by 2. Let's see. That seems to be what it is. That is wonderful. We'll take that all day. We only got 11 money for our store here. So we could buy another GUG if we get one, and that's it. And since his stats are so low base, I'm going to say we grab the other GUG. I did have enough to buy 1 health. I didn't even consider it. He's going to be hitting me for 1 here. But I could also just let him bear grow here, build up some attack. It's a risk, I know. I like having them higher than like 5 at least. Alright. I need to go to chapter 6, which is in part 2 of the book, it seems. We got on with our lives, hoping they would be normal. We got on with our... I hope that this GUG gets along with our team. And isn't garbage. Create a bond with a target, allied GUG. If this Gawithra has made an attack, both Gawithra and the bonded GUG gain 1 health. Alright, Gawithra. Ooh, Gawithra's just a weird, terrifying monster. Sometimes the target works like really well, and it just lets you... So he's going to lower everybody's attack, it's just going to happen, so we just might as well accept it. Oh, and it does let you pick one, so we're going to pick Gawithra here. But I guess because it hasn't attacked yet, it won't do anything yet. But maybe now, if I pull Gawithra out, and then put them in next turn, it'll actually give the attack bonus, because it has attacked now. Let's see. No. So that just doesn't seem to give that benefit because of how it works. This one looks awesome. I've never seen a GUG that looks like that at all. Gotta get our GUG nectar up. We're not gonna have any for the second shop, dude. We're looking at sub 50. That's rough. Actually, I'll be all right here. So we get, you know what? I'm not, probably not going to use him anyway. So I'm going to try and put this health on the one I think is actually it most valuable being on here. So we're going to just all in on Embarragrow being our beater. What does this one do? Summon millions of miniature clones around the battlefield. Well, if it does that, then Billswa about to be my favorite GUG ever created. Bluster Bluff Barrows. Ooh, and we follow that up with a... We're on chapter 7. We flew from San Francisco to Helsinki. We flew from San Fran. Nope. We flew from San. Please give him a health buff, because homie has 1. Well, we got 5 in both categories. GUG flies to a random empty space on the battlefield at the end of the round. So... hopefully that doesn't include enemy spaces. Good old fly sign. Gubble Smash. Engage in random mischief. Swapping positions of 2 random GUGs. Alright. He doesn't kill anybody flat out, so I think I'm just going to put everybody on the field here. I've got to pick somebody, even though the buff doesn't seem to function. Give us our nectar. Alright, so we got another Gubble Smash, no biggie. He won't die to him though, so we're going to swip them around. Not swap, apparently. Oh, I didn't even check if Billswa made millions of clones because I filled it up with other guys first. Create a gust of moonlit air around the battlefield, lowering visibility for enemy GUGs. Well, I think they're all blind anyway, regardless of what their eyes would look like. Alright, let's pull Billswa out. And then here in a second, we'll try to... This guy recites famous ogre lines. That's interesting. I think Flysand's gonna just have to die. Sorry, home slice. Okay. Pull him out. He does not summon millions of miniature clones around the battlefield. We were lied to. This was a scam. You've all been scammed. That's fine. Whoever created Billswa, you're on my hit list. That is a really cool looking GUG. I've never seen this like crescent shape before. Create 2 barriers on all empty spots on the battlefield. Well, Billswa has taught me not to trust you guys, so I'm gonna buy you, but regrettably. He's my biggest hitter, so I definitely need the help. Luckily, I've been listening to my compatriots and know that I should, if I can't afford them all, obviously I'm just buying the 4 and then the 8. Alright. I guess since I could have bought that, I could have done that cheaper. Really what I should have done was one big one first, then both small ones. But since I have enough, and I think this is the last store anyway, might as well go ahead and buy one more. I wouldn't have been able to buy the 4th one anyway. Luft, guys. Looks like Gawithra's family over here. It's Gawithra's cousin. Alright, now 4-8. So we need to swing for more than 8, which we don't have. I'm just going to see if Tubulon creates some barriers on the board. He doesn't. Tubulon lied to us, as is tradition, it seems. So if I leave Blizwa here for now, put in Gawithra. Gawithra can take a hit, and then I can swap them out, and Blizuya can take a hit. Oh, I don't know who moved stuff around there. Maybe that's what Tubulon actually does, is makes them move, because it made it so that Luft guys couldn't even move into place, which benefited us, so I'm not upset. Uh-oh. Well, bane of my existence, guys. It's Gugor. So I'm going to pull everybody out. I don't think it actually matters, if I remember correctly. He'll destroy them anywhere if he's actually working. But my last 2 encounters with Gugor, he was not working. So we'll see when I click go. Alright, he's not functioning. I'm not complaining, because Gugor not functioning is great for my health, but... Okay, can we survive is the real question here. I'm gonna have to take some hits, I think, to make this work. If I just pull everyone, take 15 damage, then I can get him high enough to kill one next. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. That's brutal. So now he dies. I swear I had him drugged there. Hopefully the playback will show that. Somebody check the replay. Alright, so it seems like this doesn't really matter. Let's see. Yeah, no, it doesn't matter which one. He'll kill his. He will die to his. He will survive for a single turn. And then, what? Yeah, now we definitely lose because of the mysterious entity here. But we'll go down fight. You know what, guys? I think that's it. I don't think it's possible today. So, old branch point by Mona Clee is just, it's not the book. It's not the choice. I definitely made some mistakes there, but what can you do? I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you again next time. Y'all have a good one.